Hey Scorpio, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Scorpio. That means anybody that has Scorpio anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message, but might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Scorpio in their chart. Please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you since you're taking the time out of your life in order to observe this message read. Okay, so I do want to give you a heads up that this is a general message that is spirit-led, which means spirit will provide any message that they feel is most important for you, for the general audience to receive at this moment in time. If this message is in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, please take note that the message can get a little crazy. It can be a message directed to you about them, to them about you, their intent towards you, your intent towards them. It can volleyball back and forth, back and forth. What I encourage for you to do is pay close attention if that's such the case, apply where appropriate, and I do ask for you to not try to force any of this message to fit your situation. So it should flow like water in a bubbling brook. With no dams in the way to block where you're adding or trying to make things fit like a puzzle. It should all be very nice and smooth. Now, if you do not feel comfortable with this message, you do not relate to it, you do not resonate, and we get to the beginning, you see the overall energy, the current situation, your thought process, and none of that jives, then I definitely encourage you to please go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. But with that, I ask for you to allow your intuition to guide you. We as people allow our thoughts to take over, thinking that we're allowing our intuition to guide us when it's actually our thoughts. Your intuition is what you feel drawn towards, like your chest or your heart is actually being pulled towards something. So I do ask for you to please allow your intuition to guide you towards messages of your other natal chart zodiacs. And if you feel drawn to more than one message, please feel free to observe those, because Spirit may have more than one message that they wish to share with you. Now, with all that being said, I am going to allow the cards to fly and see what Spirit has to say for you. And then I'll do an interpretation. We'll do some clarification. See if we can fine-tune the message a little bit more, and then we'll get to the meat and potatoes of the story, which is the guidance for Spirit to bring forward for you. And with any and all tarot reads, please keep in mind that your free will is the biggest thing and most coveted it is the most coveted thing in the universe, because we are given free will. So we are able to choose which direction we do or do not wish to go. So again, and they're all inspiring excitement. They wish for you to use your free will at all times, and for you to either take in and follow the message that they are providing, or disregard it. But that is where free will is set in, and you have that right and decision whether or not you choose to disregard this message or take it in. Wow. Trying to get that point across was kind of challenging. Okay, so with all that being said, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Scorpio in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message coming through. Let's see if we can get through this without me stumbling over my words and repeating them over and over again. All right, so can we get a general message for Scorpio? General message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. There we go. There. General message for Scorpio, please. Whoa, I think that's way too many. Sorry. I'll put those back. Please break it down. Well, they did. Okay. Thank you. And then we have overall energy, the devil, some toxicity, maybe some obsession, maybe some fears. Got the Queen of Pentacles. Self-sufficient, self-reliant, independent, financially stable, emotionally stable. Cutting away what doesn't serve, speaking our truth, and beginning anew. Cutting away what doesn't serve again. There are some things that need to be analyzed. Okay, so we have death that came flying out. Overall energy is devil. So you have a rather exciting read here, Scorpio. The overall energy is devil. Toxicity of any form, whether it be fear, obsession, addictions, lust, possessiveness. It's all toxic, however you wish to describe it. Even a very deep emotional bond that you feel like you cannot break from another person, you're not able to, get away from them because you're just so drawn to them. The lust is just so ridiculously strong. That again is toxic. It's not healthy. So overall energy toxicity altogether. Can be a Capricorn that you're interacting with, but overall energy is toxic. So the current situation, we have something that is dead. This came to a complete end. But with all complete endings, there is always a rebirth, a transformation. So where something goes into the ground, there's always something that is rejuvenated from that. So, current situation, you may have very well suffered a loss in your life. I know I personally have myself. I'm not Scorpio and I don't have Scorpio in my chart, but I can relate to this. Current situation, you may very well have lost somebody, a loved one, or someone in your life as well. So please be sure to apply where appropriate. Thought process, someone you've known for a very long time, reminiscing. Looking at the past, we'll do some clarification. Desires is to have things change, for the wheel to turn, and for you to, be able to head towards your calling, where you're supposed to head, for change to come in and for good things to come your way. Understandable. Your obstacle is the Seven of Wands, which is standing your ground, being firm in your decisions, and not backing down. And then the possible outcome is the Hierophant, which is a commitment of any shape or form. All right, let's get some clarification going on here. So, please clarify. We're going to start with the devil for you, Scorpio. Please clarify the devil for Scorpio, please. Overall energy. I have one of my fur babies in my lap, and I just love this fur baby. Okay. What do we have here? We have your star in reverse. So you've given up on your wish instead of holding on to the belief that you'll be able to attain that time. And then we have all of this heading towards being reversed. So you are in the makes of giving up on happiness. Although you're also in the makes of letting go of the toxicity as well. Like a passionate, new, exciting beginning and a lover. So, oh my goodness. That was a very strong relationship. It was borderline possession, obsessiveness going on here. And yeah, you're just kind of giving up on the fact that you'll be able to hold on to it. Okay. And again, can very well be a Capricorn. So, please clarify death. Current energy for Scorpio. Thank you. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there is some regret, some unhappiness. And of course, longing, you know. 3 of Swords, lots of heartbreak. A lot of pain. A lot of regret of the loss. A point where apologies would be a good thing, but they weren't able to be meted at the time. For some, you may have very well been buried in your cups, you know, drinking too much because you were stressed out and you realized that your stability may have been pulled out from under you. Please clarify the 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Thinking about, you know, the past that you had that was solid, financially stable. It may have been with this individual that you've known for a very long time, your soulmate, so to speak. And they were, you know, they were your solid. And so this is your thoughts. This is where you're thinking, you're reminiscing in regards to them. Feeling pretty weighed down about it, knowing that you need to start fresh from the very beginning. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. Sorry, I gotta readjust my fur baby. Hold on. There you go. There you go, baby. Okay, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. Yeah, need to take some time out to look at the whole picture. We're going to look at this really quick and I'll put it back. 5 of Swords. Some serious conflict needed to analyze. How to wait for your happiness to come in because things have came to an end and you don't know which direction to go in order to be successful. Yeah, you're kind of at a loss right now. You just, yeah, you want things to change. You want things to, you know, you want that wheel to turn, but you've taken some time out to look at everything, to look everything over. You know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. For you to recognize where your stability is, where you can be successful. Please clarify the 7 of Wands. Oh, those bad boys just popped right out. Yeah. So, in order to be able to create and nurture something new, again, going within yourself to find your answers. You know, so you're guarded and standoffish and, you know, taking a stand and not bending, but a new beginning is being called forward, and you need to go within yourself in order to figure out how to bring that forth. Because your finances may be something that you may need to look at as well. Don't let your finances fall to the wayside as well. Because at one time, this was your stability. It was your forever after. It was, secure. Just clarify the Hierophant. Possible outcome, please. Please clarify the Hierophant. Possible outcome. There it is. So we have the Ten of Wands, Four of Wands, and Six of Wands, and those have been together through the entire read. Overwhelmed in regards to our stability, and it's recognized. But you will have victory over that as long as you move swiftly. So moving swiftly towards feeling overwhelmed as well. Or moving swiftly towards a commitment, my bad. And you feel overwhelmed by having stability. But there will be victory found in that. And this commitment can be focusing your attention on a new job, a new career. It can be a relationship. But in truth, what I'm hearing is that you need to find yourself. You need to go deep within and find yourself so you can nurture that. Nurture a new life. And that's your obstacle. You can become the confident individual that you wish to be. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance for you here in regards to this, okay? Guidance, please, for Scorpio regarding their general message. Kind of a somber read, isn't it? Thank you. Career, the bottom of the deck. Clarity. Animals, what makes you feel safe and helps you heal. That's funny that my fur baby that was in my lap, and there's commitment also right there. Is it irony in that? But my fur baby, the one that climbed in my lap, I have two fur babies in my house. One that actually holds everybody together. He acts like the glue to the family. And then the one that was in my lap is my emotional fur baby. So whenever there's an upset, there's turmoil, somebody needs emotional healing, he is around. So I find that interesting that he decided to climb in my lap only on your read. He hasn't had anything to do with me until your read. And that was when I got, About halfway through your read? Interesting. So we have home, confidence, and family. Those are some very good cards there. Look at your home. Find confidence within yourself and security. Right there. And stability within your family. Don't forget your career. Recognize the animals. And compassion. Commitment. Right there. There's your commitment. As I had addressed, this is readdressing. And then we have compassion. You know, going within yourself so you can find that healing. Grieve and then heal. So, in order to heal, we always have to grieve first. We have to grieve what's lost, even if it's if we've lost a job, or if we've lost a home or a car. For some, even just losing a shoe, you have to grieve. You've got to take time to grieve so that you can then heal and then move forward and do what's right, so you can then manifest and create once again and find your freedom. But understand that your home and your family are there with you, and they will build you up. They'll support you and give you that confidence so that you can become one in yourself again. Definitely a somber reading for you, Scorpio. Alright, so with that all being said, let's have a look and see what kind of energies are in here for you. Like I said earlier, Capricorn definitely made a visit. We have Gemini up in here. Remember that the energies that I'm reading off aren't necessarily their energy or your energy. It can be just what's in your energy bubble. But apply the energies where it's appropriate as you see fitting. That is befitting. Please, again, as usual, do not force anything to fit. We have Taurus, Virgo, Libra. What else was in here? Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius. You yourself has made an appearance, Scorpio. So quite a few major arcanas in here. So a situation has definitely occurred. And you're heading towards more so just a closing out. So taking some time to heal and finding yourself, which is an obstacle right now, but you can move swiftly towards committing to healing and finding stability, and you will be victorious over that. Alright, guys. So, for some, focusing on your career will help you. For others, focusing on your animals, your fur babies will help you. But, commit to it so that you can go within yourself and find that direction that you need. Alright, guys. Well, I look forward to the next read that we have, what Spirit has to bring forward as far as messages and guidance for you. And until then, may all the blessings be upon you. And may all your choices and decisions be very blessed as well.